Friends, welcome to my channel and thanks for watching this video. Friends, in this video we are going to discuss about Salarius Pharmaceuticals. Now it's been funny to see when the stock has lost. If you calculate from the recent high to the current price action, it has almost lost 95% from the top. But when the market is in full swing or is on the upside momentum, people will always look into these kind of stocks time and time again. So this is a very interesting phenomena which is happening in the market, or which will always happen time and time again. And that's why sometimes we need to analyze the shares, and we need to look at it, because if I talk about some good companies, hardly very few people will look into it, because if I am talking about something which is risky but at the same time which you can purchase at a very low price, then obviously people are very interested, a group of people are very interested in these kind of stocks. So now if you are looking at this chart, so after a haul of for the last 1.5 years, we can now see some respite. It has happened. It has tried to happen in I think in September or October 2021, but unable to sustain. Right now we have again seen some sort of respite, so take it with a pinch of salt. So let us analyze this chart, but before that, if you haven't yet subscribed my channel, just hit on the subscription button. Also hit on the notification bell along with the all button to get my updated video notification. Now if you are looking at the previous trend, this looks something like this. Okay, so this was your previous trend, and I know, because I have been following this stock, so I know what people were thinking in 2020 and then in 2021, and literally there are a lot of people who are very interested in this particular stock, because the swings are very big. As you can see, in a span of 77 days it moved 258%. Then again in a span of 3 months this stock moved 450%. So people are indeed interested. So right now if you are looking at this trend, what do we have here? You have 16 cents as your immediate support as well as your stop loss on the downside. This is what we have here, right? Now as far as the upside is concerned, you have to take very small steps, because the problem is that we do not know the levels and we do not know how far it can move as far as the upside is concerned. So what do we have here? We have 0.34 as our next target, and then we have 0.56. So these are going to be our next two targets on the upside, and beyond 0.56 you will end up hitting a big resistance near 0.96, which was your previous support if you are looking at the previous range. But right now it will act as a resistance. Now going forward it will act as a resistance, and only if the stock moves beyond 0.96, you are going to get an access to retest your previous highs, which are 2.04 and 3.47. So right now this is the section, or this is the segment, or this is the block on which we have to keep focusing on. If you are really interested, this is specifically for short term. This stock or this trend include huge amount of risk. If it works on the upside, there are big targets in the short term, but it will happen on both the side. It's not only about the upside, but it's also about the downside as well. So please understand the risk factor, and please understand the risk reward ratio before doing anything. Specifically in this kind of stock, where the history is that the stock has been falling for quite a long, but most of the people are talking about what's happened in the last 1 or 2 years. They don't bother about the big trend and what has happened in the last 5 years or 6 years or 10 years. People are very less who are focusing on that, because most of the people are looking for short term gains. Okay, and they are the one who keeps the market alive. That's also a thing you need to understand. So anyways, this is the level we are expecting a trading bounce back, but sustainability factor and risk is a very big issue. So this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching.